certainly not one of those pyramids. Because in a pyramid, everyone who gets involved for one reason alone: the money, the financial opportunity. There's absolutely no interest in the products. And in our company, we're a product-driven company. Our company, the majority of people are just customers. In fact, less than 11% of those who join us decide to pursue the financial part. So it's definitely not a pyramid when 90% are involved because they just want the great products. Plus, there are no multiple levels of distribution. The company sells directly to its customers, so we don't have to do any selling. Most people hate selling, right? And everybody loves to buy things. So what we do is we just show people where they can buy good things and save money. All right? So you probably have a few questions. Let me try and answer some of them really quickly. First of all, we are a privately held billion-dollar manufacturing company. And our main competitors are companies like Procter & Gamble, SC Johnson, and Colgate-Palmolive, and also maybe Costco and Walmart to some degree. You're probably also wondering, well, how much will it cost me if I do get involved? Well, that's simple. It's a one-time $29 refundable decision, all right? But to offset that, we give you back $100 in free products in your first 6 months. So, you know, you decide $29, we give you $100 back. Obviously, you're ahead by $70, so we offset that. So there's no worries there. Our business model is something that most people do all the time but don't get paid for it. We call it consumer direct marketing. You've probably heard most people call it word of mouth. You know, has anybody here gone to see like any of the Harry Potter movies, or the Titanic, or maybe more recently Argo, or I don't know, The Artist, or anything like that? Has anybody gone to see a good movie recently and talked about it to other people? Right? Guys, anybody still out there? Or did I put everybody to sleep already? Okay, good. Yeah, so, I mean, that's all we do. It's called word of mouth. We usually talk about things we like. So the other question you may have is, okay, well, what would I have to do if I wanted to earn some extra money in your company? Well, you wouldn't have to change anything. Just keep on doing what you always done naturally, which is use some products in your home and then talk about things you like. Now, if you use Melaleuca's products and recommend Melaleuca, then Melaleuca will send you a check at the end of the month. Did you guys know that over 200,000 families each month get a check from Melaleuca? And I can pretty much guarantee you that nobody's gotten that from Walmart or Costco. And since 1985, more than $3 billion of Melaleuca's revenues have been paid back to our members. And I can guarantee you that's never happened at Walmart or Costco. That money usually goes to their shareholders, not to their customers, right? But don't you think it makes a lot more sense to share that with your customers, right? Those are the ones that are actually buying your products. So that's a bit of an overview. I'd also like to give you another little fun overview for you guys to just think about, okay? To the guests on the line. All right, think about this, all right? Let's say Becca in Ontario. Becca, are you there? Just type yes if you're there, Becca. I'm going to do a little kind of play a little thing with you. Yes, okay, terrific, Becca. So listen, you come to my store. There's a store, and if you walk to the right, you'll pay retail, and if you walk to the left, you'll pay wholesale. Which way would you go, left or right? Right is retail, left is wholesale. You don't know? Okay, hopefully you want to go left for wholesale. Then you walk a little bit further in the store and you say, well, if you walk to the right, you're going to get toxic and chemical products, and if you walk to the left, you'll get natural, safer products. Which way would you go? Well, yeah, left, obviously, because you want natural, safer products. And then you go a little bit further and you say, well, if you go to the right, you'll have to carry the stuff, all your products that you bought with you, or if you walk to the left, we'll deliver them to your door for very, very low price. Which way would you go? Yeah, low prices, which is left. So, and then one final thing, if we say if you go to the right, we won't share our revenues with you if you tell other people, but if you go to the left, we will share our revenues with you if you did tell other people about your good experience. Which way would you go? Ew-Bov-Wjo. Anyway, hopefully you'd go left for sharing your revenues with people, right? So that's basically what we do, guys. We're just another store, you know. We're just a store that does a whole bunch of things differently, and that gives our customers a whole bunch of extra benefits. So, look, I want to acknowledge you guys for being here, because there's a saying that says 80% of success is just showing up. So since I can't reach you, go ahead and give yourself a nice pat on the back for me, and congratulations for showing up. Now, since we're going to be spending the next 30 minutes together, would it be okay with you guys if I shared a little bit about myself and my story and how I got here? I've been with Melaleuca since 1996, and I started out just as a customer like most people do, okay? And all my life, I wanted to be in music. That's my passion. I played a little bit throughout life, but never took it seriously. I worked at jobs to make a living, but always wanted to do music as my life, you know? And I tried to do a bunch of things to make money fast. Like I tried some of those TV infomercial late at night get rich quick schemes, and I even tried a few MLM companies during my life, but nothing really worked. And then in 1996, I got a call from a friend of mine who told me about this company called Melaleuca, which I'm going to talk to you guys about tonight. And even though I really wasn't that interested, he did tell me two things that really caught my attention. First thing he said is that they have these vitamins that if you took them for 90 days, and if you didn't feel an improvement in your overall health, they would give you back your money. So I said, wow, that sounds pretty interesting. I've never heard of a company that do that. And then he also said that he had made $300,000 that year with Melaleuca on a part-time basis. So obviously that caught my attention, right? Because I could see like, oh wow, maybe there is a way for me to pursue my passion eventually. But you know what? All I did was I just became a really good customer and fell in love with the products and the convenience of having the products delivered to my my home. And that's about where it stayed until 2001, where I experienced what we call some turmoil or turbulence in my life. My mom got very sick and passed away, and I kind of was with her for about a year before she passed away. And then I lost my job, my corporate job, and you know, I had to, you know, from one day to the next, I was making $80,000 and then out the door. So I even thought about, you know, going through personal bankruptcy. My credit cards were full, and the bank account was empty. And I remember having $10 and feeling really, really rich, you know, but I had to make a decision. I either go get gas for my car for $10 or go buy some groceries and eat for a few days for $10. So at the time I was 45 years old, and I was really fed up of being fed up. And I knew one thing, that I did not want to live another day like that. So I made a decision that I needed to change my life, and I looked at a few options. I even looked again at some multi-level marketing companies, but in the end, what I'm going to show you tonight, this Melaleuca company, was, in my opinion, the best option for me, because it was like owning a business with no investment, no employees, no headaches, and no risk. Plus, I already knew people that were making money and driving cars paid for by the company, going on all kinds of trips each year, and having lots of free time to golf and take vacations with the family. And I said, hey, why couldn't I do that? And that's exactly what I did. And since 2002, because of my part-time Melaleuca business that I started for $29 in 1996, I've made approximately $700,000 on a part-time basis. And I've never gone back to work for somebody else again. Now I get the freedom to pursue my music passion every single day instead of having to go to a job. So I hope that's good. Hope that sounds good to you, but that's my story. All right, enough about me. Let's talk about you guys and how we can help you. When I do these things, I have basically two little rules. First rule is be skeptical. I don't expect you guys to believe me. We hardly know each other. Now, I know some of you will think, oh, this is just another version of Amway or one of those pyramid things, and that's okay. You don't have to take my word for it. A healthy dose of skepticism is good, but don't let it stop you from missing something that could be really good for you and your family, because I also know that thousands of people have seen this exact same information that you're about to see and have used it to become financially set for life. And thousands of people have seen the exact same information and are still struggling and broke. So it's the same information. It's up to you what you do with it. Okay? Second rule is be open, because there's a saying, to change your life, you must change your beliefs. Now, I can only open the door, but I can't make you walk through it. If we already have all the money we want and all the freedom we want in our life right now, then that's fine. You don't have to listen. But if there's still some room for improvement, let me suggest that you listen to the entire overview with an open mind. It's going to all come together right at the end, just in case the information could benefit you like it did myself and thousands of other people. Okay, guys, so fair enough from the guests on the line. Brittany and Michelle, is that okay? So if that's okay, just type in yes in the chat box so I know you guys are with me. So to Brittany and Michelle, if you're okay with that, just type in yes, and then we'll keep on going. All right. The question was, if you agree to be skeptical but be open just for tonight and listen to the information with an open mind, just type in yes. Okay. So okay, awesome. In the overview tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to watch a few short videos, most of which are under 2 minutes long, except for the first one, which is about 6 minutes long. And we're going to flip through a few slides, and the whole thing is going to last approximately 30 minutes. Now, the first video is an overview by our CEO about the company, what it is that we do, and more importantly, why we do what we do, and how you can benefit by it, all right? So let's go ahead and meet the man who founded Melaleuca and has helped thousands of average people enjoy a better life, and then we'll come back right after.
Hello. Thank you for letting us tell you a little bit today about our company. Now, it would not surprise me a bit if you'd never heard about Melaleuca. After all, we don't advertise on television or in magazines, and there's a good reason that we don't. Did you know that when you buy a product at the grocery store, over 63% of the price of that product goes to pay for advertising, store expenses, and middlemen? 63%. That's quite a lot. That's about $2.50 on a product that costs just $4. Our customers order directly from the manufacturer. In other words, they order directly from Melaleuca. Melaleuca doesn't spend anything on advertising or middlemen. In fact, we depend solely on word of mouth to get out the good news about our product. Every customer we have was referred to us by another customer. So it makes sense to us to share the revenue from our business with those customers. But we'll tell you more about that later. Our business model has worked pretty well over the last 27 years. In 1990, our 5th year in business, Inc. magazine ranked Melaleuca as the 37th fastest growing privately held company in America. And we've been growing rapidly ever since. Over 850,000 households shop with us every month. Last year, we had over $1.1 billion in annual sales. It's become a marketing revolution. We started our business in September of 1985. We wanted to create a different kind of business, different in many ways. We wanted to create a business that would have a positive impact on people's lives and be good for all those who would ever become affiliated with it. We did not want to ever forget what we were trying to accomplish. So the first thing that we did, even long before we opened our doors, was to establish our mission statement, to enhance the lives of those we touched by helping people reach their goals. We thought if we could help people reach their goals in life, we could do a lot of good in the world. So we set out to learn about people's goals. We learned that high on the list of most people's priorities was to have good health and to lead a long, vibrant, and healthy life. There's a high demand for effective, health-oriented, natural products. There's a business axiom that says, the company with the best product wins. We knew if we were going to be successful, our product line would have to be exceptional. So we established relationships with several doctors and pharmacists and scientists and universities from around the world. From them, we learned a lot. One thing we learned was that grocery store brands are not very hard to beat. In their quest for profits, the major corporations often sacrifice product quality by using cheap and sometimes even harmful ingredients. Our research taught us that nature provides hundreds of safe, natural ingredients, which are sometimes more expensive, but often more effective and much safer to use than the cheap synthetics produced by the major manufacturers. We also learned that there was a lot of folklore and myths around the natural ingredients. The challenge was to separate truth from fiction and science from folklore. And in our book, science always wins. It's been a very exciting journey. With the help of dozens of scientists and universities, we've now developed over 350 products. Many have patents, some with jaw-dropping results. All are not only very effective, but also safe for our bodies, our homes, and the environment. In short, they're far better than the grocery store brands, and without all the side effects of all the drugstore brands. And they're all backed with scientific data and research, and they all come with a money-back guarantee. And believe it or not, they're all very reasonably priced, often costing less than the grocery store brands. And we're able to offer an extra 30 to 40% discount to customers who buy from us every month, which 95% of our customers do. That's right, 95% of our customers who shopped with us last month will shop again with us this month. That's because over the years we've developed some pretty exciting products. We've developed a vitamin mineral supplement called Alligo that is far better than the major brands that you buy in the grocery store. Alligo minerals are 10 times more soluble and 4 times more absorbable, and we have the science to back it up. But the real proof is in the lives of the thousands of people using that product. Better health, more energy, and we believe longer lives. We've developed a skin lotion that is far better than Eucerin for dry skin and serious skin conditions like eczema and psoriasis. We've developed a heart health product that appears to be even better for heart health than aspirin, without the side effects of aspirin. We've developed a natural glucosamine-based product that is far better than the best product in the market for healthy joints. Today we know many serious diseases are spread through our hands or food touching unclean surfaces. Melaleuca has developed a natural product based on herbs that is gentle enough to use around kids and even on food surfaces that kills 99% of all harmful germs and viruses. We've developed a laundry detergent from natural ingredients that does a much better job than the major grocery store brands and is safer for the environment and costs much less to use. These are just a few of the many major breakthroughs we've made adhering to our mission of enhancing lives. There are hundreds more. The response from our customers has been almost overwhelming. We found that it's really true. The company with the best product wins.
All right, guys, so that was an intro by Frank Vandersloot, and I really appreciate being part of a company whose passion it is to make a difference, not just to make a profit, because we believe in redistributing opportunity, giving regular people an opportunity to create a better life, regardless of their background, and a chance to get ahead without financial risk. So that's where you can see our mission statement right up there, helping to enhance the lives of those we touch by helping people reach their goals. Now, let's go into what we really do here. We manufacture 350 exclusive products that most people use every single day. These are essential items. These are not luxury products, but once you try them, you're going to think they're luxury products, and you're going to wonder how you live without them. But when you see the price, you're going to be absolutely stunned by how reasonably priced they are. Using Melaleuca products is like having steak for the price of a hamburger, or like driving a BMW for the same price as a clunker. That's called value, and that's why we have over 40,000 customers that join us every single month. Let's take a quick look at some of these products. EcoSense is about 16 cleaning products for people who want to clean their home without chemicals. We have the Melaleuca pharmaceutical product line for people who want less expensive, safer versions of over-the-counter products that you could normally buy in the grocery store. Now, we have several products here in this division that are absolutely jaw-droppers, like the Renew hand lotion for people with severe dry skin and eczema, and the Melaleuca is a natural oil, and our dental line for people with sensitive gums and teeth. And we have a whole bunch of products. I mean, it would take me hours just to go through that. The Bath and Body line is for people who want to pamper themselves with luxury in the bathroom at a bargain. And we have a terrific line of hair care products for men and women, children's products, a men's product line called Alloy that's absolutely incredible, and many, many more. The Sabella is a line of products for women, mostly who want to have vibrant, younger-looking skin and designer quality, but at grocery store prices, at a fraction of the price what you would pay for higher-end products like Christian Dior and Estee Lauder. And then lastly, our most popular division, which is our Vitality for Life, is for people who want better optimum health, natural, scientifically based products. And you know, our vitamins patented with Oligo are guaranteed to protect your health. They're guaranteed to absorb better than any other product on the market. We have a patent and we have proof in medical journals. So what it does is, it's like, guys, when's it best to rust-proof a car? Is it better before the rust starts or after the rust starts? Anybody? Any of the guests? Brittany, Michelle? When would you rather rust-proof your car? Before or after the rusting starts? Anybody? Before, yeah, thank you. Of course, before. So that's what our vitamins do. They protect, okay? They prevent and they prevent. You know, think of it as a good home security system. It's far better for the home security system to prevent the break-in, to prevent the robbers from coming into your home, rather than once they're in to go off and the police come, but they've already broken in, right? So this is what our vitamins with Oligo do. They protect and defend. So if there was a natural supplement out there with the very best of every known vitamin and mineral, and it was scientifically proven in medical journals, and it cost less than $1 a day and was guaranteed to improve your health in the next 90 days, or you got your full money back, would you guys try that? I'm asking the guests on the line. Brittany, Michelle, would you try that with that kind of a guarantee? Because that's our vitamins. That's why they are one of the top selling products in the company. So if you do nothing else tonight, write this down. 90-day challenge. Try our vitamins and you will feel the difference. I mean, feel the difference, or you get your money back. Awesome. Thank you very much. Of course, yeah, that's why most people try those vitamins. It reminds me of a joke, actually. A man walks into his doctor's office with a stick of celery in one ear, a carrot in the other ear, and a grape in his nose. And confused, the man asks, "Doctor, what's wrong with me?" And the doctor takes a look at him and says, "Oh, that's simple. You're not eating properly." All right, guys. Anyway, my jokes don't get much better, so you better laugh right now. Thank you. I appreciate that laugh, Michelle. Anyway, guys, so again, take the 90-day challenge. You've got everything to gain and absolutely nothing to lose. That's why I got started. I couldn't believe that a company would give that kind of a guarantee. So, folks, it's simple. This is not rocket science, all right? We're not asking you to do anything bizarre here. We make 350 products that most people use every single day. So it's simple. You just swap where you shop and use safer, natural products that cost less to use delivered to your door. Most people think that makes sense, especially when they're not paying any more than going to the store. So we make 350 products that provide safer, more natural alternatives for asthma, allergies, burns, cold sores, insect bites, diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, cholesterol, dandruff, eczema, heartburn, head lice, infections, even pet products. And I'm only scratching the surface here, right? And before we end tonight, I'm going to show you how you can get 30 to 60 of the most popular products, full-size products, at 40% below the wholesale price. I call them the ridiculous packs, because the price is so ridiculous, but it's only available for first-time, brand-new customers in your first few months. So to the guests, I'm just curious. Think of all the products that you use so far today in your home. Look at the slide there in front of you. Think of all the products you use in your home, in the shower, in the medicine cabinet, under the kitchen sink, under the bathroom sink, in the garage. Do you think it's possible for an average home, and be honest, do you think it's possible for an average home in North America to use maybe 4 to 5 to 6 of these types of products in any given month? Is that reasonable, guests? Just type in yes or no. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you, Michelle. Thanks, Brittany. Of course. I mean, because, you know, that's just normal. Because 4, 5 to 6 products per month equals 35 points. Okay, so write down 35 points, because that's the magic number in Melaleuca. And 35 points, which is explained in the next video, is all that it takes to be what we call a preferred customer. A preferred customer is a VIP customer at Melaleuca who gets the most discounts, the most savings, the most benefits, and gets to share in the revenue. So guests, please write down preferred. Okay? Now in this next video, it'll explain exactly how the preferred customer works and how you benefit for shopping at Melaleuca as a preferred customer. Let's watch this and we'll come back in 3 minutes.
the 800,000 households that shopped at Melaleuca last month are preferred customers. Preferred customers receive a 30 to 40% discount. You might ask, why does Melaleuca give such a big discount for shopping each month? When Melaleuca can count on your loyalty, they can order ingredients in larger quantities and schedule production more efficiently. And when you combine that with the fact that they don't spend money on expensive advertising, they can pass those savings back to their customers. It's the perfect partnership. When you become a preferred customer, you earn $120 in free products in your first 6 months. After you place your first order, when you shop the next month and for 5 months thereafter, Melaleuca gives you $24 each month to spend on products that you may not have tried. For example, next month you could use your 24 loyalty shopping dollars to get some of these outstanding products for free. And after 6 months as a preferred customer, you'll get 12% back in free product each time you shop. And preferred customers get other savings too. Melaleuca has used its large base of hundreds of thousands of customers to negotiate big discounts at dozens of popular online shopping sites across North America. Do you ever shop at Target, Sears, Barnes & Noble, Office Depot, or Overstock.com? Preferred customers save up to 15% in automatic rebates, money-saving coupons, and discounts at these and over 350 other online retailers. In return for your monthly loyalty, you get safer products, better health, a cleaner environment, better value, a 30 to 40% discount, $120 in free product, 12% back in loyalty shopping dollars, plus savings on everyday services at major retailers. And there's no risk. You can suspend your preferred customer benefit at any time. And you get a 100% satisfaction guarantee on every product, so there's absolutely nothing to lose. Becoming a preferred customer is simple. With a $29 membership fee, you immediately qualify for all the preferred customer benefits. Then, each month, you shop for 35 product points worth of product. At Melaleuca, every Melaleuca product is assigned a certain number of product points. This bottle of Renew Lotion, for example, is a 7-point item. So let's say in your first month as a preferred customer, you purchase Melipower Laundry Detergent, Vitality Pack Vitamin and Mineral Supplements, Renew Lotion, and the Gold Bar Bath Bar. These 5 products total 35 product points. Considering we have over 350 items in our catalogs, if you were to buy 35 product points each month, it would take you almost 3 years to try each of our products just once. When you set up your membership account, you pre-select a backup order. Then if you forget to shop during the month, we'll send your pre-selected order and conveniently charge your account. That way you'll never be without your favorite Melaleuca products, and you remain qualified to always earn your preferred customer discounts and other membership benefits. Remember, your backup order is only sent if you forget to place your regular order during the month. So why not be healthier, use greener, safer products, and save money in the process? Set up your account today and let the person who introduced you help you get started so you can begin shopping and feeling healthier right away.
Okay, so that explains the preferred customer program. What I love about this whole program is my 2 favorite things here are the loyalty shopping dollars and the Melaleuca marketplace. And let me just share those things real quick with you. I don't know how many companies that you know that will give you $120 of free products just for trying them, but that's what all of our new customers get in their first 6 months. Now, since I've been with Melaleuca, I looked at my account today, and I've gotten back $1,412 free dollars in products. So they've given me $1,412 free dollars. I mean, how many companies do you know that will give you $1,411 of free products, right, for shopping with them? I don't know that many. And then the marketplace, which is great. You buy books, you can buy, a flight on airlines, clothing, shoes, you name it, we've got it. There's like 600 online retail partners. I mean, you can save more on a few purchases here in the year than you would pay for your entire Melaleuca products. So if you're shopping somewhere else, you really can't afford to, because you are going to save more money just with our retail partners than you'd probably be paying for your Melaleuca products in general. And it's really simple. It's a month-to-month shopping decision. This is not a lifetime contract. You can cancel at any time. And since most people we know take showers and brush their teeth on a fairly regular basis, and since you're going to be spending the money somewhere and buying these types of products for the rest of your life, it just makes sense to spend your money where you're at least going to get something back out of the transaction, like at least the $120 of free loyalty shopping dollars and these great discounts on the Melaleuca marketplace, right guys? So to the guests on the line, to Brittany and Michelle, I'm just curious, and be honest with me, at this point, just as a consumer, if all the products came with 100% money-back guarantee, they cost less to use than the grocery store brands, they were shipped to your door, and you got free products just for trying us out for your first 6 months, do you see any major reason that would stop you from at least being a Melaleuca customer and trying a few products for the next 90 days? Any big problems with that, guys? No, not at all. Yeah, thank you. And that's what most people say. That's why most people decide to join us. We have 40,000 customers that join us on average every single month, like your mom, your sister, your neighbor, your Uncle Fred. It just makes sense to most people. Now, there are only two reasons why I can think of why somebody cannot do this or would not join. A, they can't afford $70 a month on products, and B, they wouldn't have an extra 5 hours a week that if they wanted to earn some money, they couldn't carve that out of their schedule. And in all honesty, if that's the case, then that's exactly the reasons why they need to do this, because they need more time and they need more money. All right, and so speaking of more time and more money, let's go to this next page, which talks about exactly that. What amount of money would make a difference in your lifestyle? I don't know, guys, but even Donald Trump wants more money. So unless, you just recently won the lottery or you're expecting a large inheritance from your great uncle Bartholomew III, I think we could all benefit from having a little bit of extra money in our life, right? Or how about a lot of extra money in our lives? Now, I don't know what your goals are, but whatever they are, in our company, there are hundreds of people who are making more money than CEOs. These are regular people, moms, dads, teachers, carpenters, musicians like myself, realtors, doctors, police officers who are helping themselves, helping their families, and making a difference. So what I'd like to do is let's go ahead and meet two of them in these next short videos. We're going to watch two short videos under 2 minutes long, back to back, and then we'll come back and end things off. Okay, so let's check these out.
When my husband Lance and I got married, we were both working a ton of hours in corporate America. We had successful careers, but after getting married, we wanted to start a family, and it was very important to my husband and I that I was a stay-at-home mom. And so I left my career and came home, but my husband worked all the time. He never saw our son that first year of his life, and I thought I have to find something I can do from home that can contribute financially to our family, and that's when we found Melaleuca. What I love is that we do not have to sell stock or deliver products or handle anybody else's money or do in-home sales parties. We're just simply teaching other moms the benefit of switching stores and getting safer products in their home. In my first year with Melaleuca, I made $188,201, and I was so excited about that first year because I was truly able to partner up with some other moms just like myself that wanted to work from home, like my cousin Sonia and my stepsister Jennifer, and two wonderful women I met, Christy and Maureen, and was able to help them create that reliable income from home as well. Last month, our check was $42,122, and in the last 10 years, we've made $3,350,432, and it has completely changed our life. We're able to stay home every day with our 4 kids. We're there for every moment in their lives. We've never missed in our children's lives a first word or a first step. And as a mother, that means the world to me. We're able to pick up and go on family vacations, and we get to travel, and we get to really have a lifestyle that I think most people dream about, and it's all because of our Melaleuca business. We get up every day, and we're helping other moms and families truly improve their lives and create financial security and time freedom. I love the fact that we're able to help moms truly be the moms they want to be.
Years old. I was 40 years old.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. The second video doesn't seem to want to play, but that's okay. I think you got the drift of it with the first video. I hope you can see the impact that it has on people's lives. Now, I mean, imagine if you earn $20,000 every month. How would that change your life, right? Obviously, there's an effort involved. You will need to actually do something, right? So there's no free lunch here. And in this next part, I'll explain exactly what you have to do and how you have to go about earning some money. All right, so it's simple. It's a revenue sharing concept, and there's two ways you can earn some income. First way is refer some customers to shop with Melaleuca. You set up your own account, try us out. If you like what you try, then the natural thing is to tell other people about it. So why not get paid for that? The company does that. Second way is help others to do what you just did. There will always be a few people that you refer that will want to do the same as you. So as we tell other people about it, they'll want to do the same thing, and that'll help you earn some extra income. So here's exactly how it works. Director is the first level of achievement in our company. That means that you've referred 8 people to shop with Melaleuca. So this is not 8 business people or 8 CEOs. This is 8 families, moms and dads who'd like to use safer products, who'd like to maybe have the convenience of having products delivered to their home. So just 8 regular people who shop for better, safer products. If you do that, you become a director. Now, as a director, if you did that in your first month, you'd be looking at about a $600 bonus check the following month. Now, this month, Melaleuca has a very special promotion. If you referred those same 8 customers between now and the end of February, and there's still plenty of time to do that, instead of $614, your check would be a guaranteed $1,000 US dollars or 1,200 Canadian. So, guys, now is a good time to start getting involved with Melaleuca, right? February is a great month. Now, if you want to do a little bit more and refer a total of 10, so it's 8 plus 2 customers, shoppers who just want to save some money and maybe even earn some extra income, you're a director too. Here, the average first bonus check, if you did that in your first month, which a lot of people do, is about $1,000. I mean, so who could use an extra $1,000 next month, right? I mean, I could, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys could too. But what the fun thing is, in both of these, you're also starting to earn now what we call average ongoing monthly earnings. As a director, Melaleuca will pay you ongoing residual income of about $168 every single month for the rest of your life, as long as you maintain those 8 customers. And it'll be about $328 as long as you maintain those 10 active customers. Guys, that's a lot of money. $328 a month is about $4,000 extra dollars per year. That's just for referring 8 people to shop at a store. Think about that, guys. Where are you going to make an extra $4,000 to do that? Now, the fun starts when you start helping other people in your team do the same as you. You help one person become a director. You are now a director 3. Your average ongoing monthly income is over $600. Guys, that's $7,000 a year. That's a lot of money. Think about what $7,000 could do to your budget right now. And so the more people that we help, the more money that you earn. So we'll help you do this. You don't have to do it on your own. We have a proven method and system, and the person who invited you to the call, I'm sure, will be very happy to explain to you how we can help you do that. The real exciting part is when you get to a position called senior director. That's when you've helped 5 people get to the director status. First of all, here, Melaleuca will start paying you $400 US or 480 Canadian for a brand new car. You go out and buy yourself a car, Melaleuca will send you a check to pay for it. Now here, the average income is about $60,000 per year, or about $5,000 per month. That's pretty good money. Most people do it on a part-time basis, 10 hours, 15 hours a week. And then executive directors, when you help 10 people reach that director status. Now here they give you a $1,000 US car bonus or a $1,200 Canadian dollars bonus. That could buy 2 normal cars or 1 really obnoxious car to tick off your neighbors, right? And here the average income is about $12,000, $13,000 a month, or about $150,000 per year. So guys, I hope that you can think about what that kind of money would do to your lifestyle. Now, I think that most people who see this usually really like what they see. They join us in one of these 3 categories: category 1, 2, or 3. Category 1 is just a customer. Somebody says, hey, I want to save money. I want to have the convenience of having products delivered to my door. I want safer, natural products. Yes, I'm a preferred customer. Category 2 is somebody who would like to build a little part-time business, maybe make an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 part-time, 5-10 hours a week, and we'll certainly team up and help you do that. And then category 3 is somebody who'd like to make a lot of money, $5, $10, $15, $20,000. That's what I needed to do to replace my money, so to replace my income. So, you know, it took me a few years, 3-4 years, to hit executive director. But hey, listen, it's been great. So either way, whatever category you pick, we certainly have a simple way and a training program that'll get you off to a good start. We'll train you, we'll teach you and coach you on the job until you're successful. Just watch and observe what we do and be coachable. We'll certainly do the rest. Now, I wanted to tell you about those 2 ridiculous price packs. One of them is called the Essentials Pack. That contains 60 of the best-selling full-size products in the company. Normally, that would cost you about $565. That's what the price is at wholesale. But as a brand new customer, you can get it at $299. The Value Pack contains 30 of the top-selling full-size Melaleuca products. Normally it goes for just under $400. You can pick it up as a brand new customer for $199. All right. Also, when you start with one of these 2 packs, it qualifies you for an additional $6,000 in bonuses in your first. Make the same decision to join us. That's a lot of people. We'd love to help all of them to reach their goals, but we can obviously only help the ones that really want to change and that reach out to us. So I invite you to get back to the person who invited you to listen tonight. They will help you set up your account and get started. Try us out for 90 days. It's risk-free and 100% guaranteed. I can give you one other guarantee, that if you don't try anything, I guarantee you that nothing will change. Tomorrow will be the same. Same job, same boss, same bills, same routine. So when would you like all that to change? If not now, when? Right? So it's time to take control, guys. Depending on your decisions today, tomorrow could be just another day, or it could be the first day of a new tomorrow. All right, guys, thanks so very much for your time and your participation. You've been terrific. Get back to the person who invited you to the overview tonight, and they will certainly help you get started. And I wish you all the best of success. Thanks again for listening. You're welcome, Brittany. Thank you.